Late
Where's
night
that cool
game.
edge pressure right here? I want to kind of heat him up a little bit. I'll man up that tight end. Yeah. Like this. And let's actually, no. Good read. Good read. I gotta be better. I gotta be, okay. I was in that same pressure, but we're gonna, yeah. I got halfback myself. Good D. Good. Hey, perfect. Bro, I have, 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Love this. Love how this looks. Got the halfback. No, dude, he's man up, bro. He's man up. Oh, I've charged my headphones a ton, and they keep on saying that they're not charged, which is really annoying. So I only have one headphone. I'm one headphone in right now. We are 2 wins away from the playoffs right now, though. So if we win the 2 games, then we have to play 3 or 4 playoff games. I can't remember. But yeah, so that should be good. And then let's do this. Good D. That's not open. My user just got like sucked. Like that's gotta be a look. What? It's like a dang, that's so annoying. Whatever, that's fine. and we're gonna be able to hit Witten. Good job. Now we just got punches.
Alright.
I still don't know how confident I am
Bang,
in some of my
shit.
running plays from this. So this is still a very
Fuck,
much a work
man.
in progress. But you know,
Cuz got me
it's always
doing a
cool
late
to
night
see
game
backs
past
cross
my
back and
motherfucking
forth. I don't think I have
bedtime.
two good running backs though, do I? Not really, but it's fine. This actually might be a decent play. There's a chance this is good. Let's see. Mason comes at me. Very bad. Very bad. The running backs do not get out at all. And now we're in a bad spot. Gosh dang it.
But I
I
ain't
want to try this
sleepy.
auto motion play. As dumb as it is, I think this actually could be pretty good. Depending on how this auto motion goes.
Not
Yeah, we're
yet.
gonna have Max come across. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Like those plays that have the auto motion meshes are actually like sometimes cooked man coverage. Oh, so we are in a spot, a predicament, a situation right now where I think double threat is a good play call. We're gonna have to look for Megatron to be highballed, I believe, though. I'm curious if this how this plays out. This one. Kickoff. No. Oh, Rogers. Come on. Stop. Up 7. Ooh, now a lot of people are asking, well, so I'm in Kansas City playbook on defense, and then on offense, I'm in run heavy right now. Now, as much as I'm getting very close to saying that I for sure will be in ebook until OG, it will be compatible with like Lions and.
Welcome back to another video on IDN TV, the channel. Giving everybody a quick update on Takeoff's alleged killer, Patrick Xavier Clark, known to the Houston world and underground world as DJ Pat. Now, more details has come out about the incident that happened. Now, according to the warrant that was issued, the police are saying that the incident started after Quavo had an argument with two other individuals, including Lil Cam. Now, the other man has not been identified. But the authorities are saying that the reason that they caught this guy, Patrick Clark, is because of the surveillance footage and also fingerprints. Now, they say Clark, also known as DJ Pat, was holding a
Let me blaze this motherfucker up.
Welcome back to another video with IDN TV, the channel. Giving everybody a quick update on Takeoff's alleged killer, Patrick Xavier Clark, known to the Houston world and underground world as DJ Pat. Now, more details has come out about the incident that happened. Now, according to the warrant that was issued, the police are saying that the incident started after Quavo had an argument with two other individuals, including Lil Kim. Now, the other man has not been identified. But the authorities are saying that the reason that they caught this guy, Patrick Clark, is because of the surveillance footage and also fingerprints. Now, they say Clark, also known as DJ Pat, was holding a wine bottle in one hand while shooting during the dispute.
Jumped
Now,
up
after the
3.
shooting took
That's
place,
what's
Clark
up,
left that
baby.
same wine bottle in which they found the fingerprints on it when he left. Now, the authorities had a search warrant and searched DJ Pat's cell phone, his truck. Inside that truck, they recovered a passport photo, a black and a far right. They say Clark $2 million bond, which is a heavy amount in my honest opinion. The family or friends of Clark created a GoFundMe account in an effort to help Clark get the bail money. But as of now, he only has $900 towards that $2 million. Court asked the judge for money to hire a private investigator. Now, according to ABC 7, DJ Pat is broke, and his family spent all of their money to pay for his current attorney. And his lawyer said that DJ Pat wasn't running to flee the scene. Contrary to everybody's belief, they were saying that DJ Pat planned this trip to Mexico way before Takeoff was killed, and it was just a coincidence that he got an extradited passport. Now, he says that his client. Now, as for Takeoff, his family is fighting for money officially, you guys. Now, according to the reports, they're saying that Takeoff passed away without a will. Now, according to Takeoff has a net worth of $26 million at the time of his passing. Now, according to the Georgia law,
I guess I'm gonna have to send an invite.
will get his money strictly because Takeoff didn't have any children or a wife. Now, we all know it's tough when someone dies, but it makes it even worse when that person dies and he took care of his whole family. And now his family has to put together the pieces, and everybody wants a piece of that pie. All right, here we go. Boosie, welcome back. Welcome back. One more time.
What's going on, everybody? You've been asking for it, so I figured I would do a video real quick. Hope my rod's impressing.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and play. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes from the lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think you got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And it will be incomplete.
Coverage is a little tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Down, Prescott steps away to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. 1st drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They run the option on 2nd down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt when you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff left, Elliott. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Year. It'll go down as a 2-yard rush, and it brings up a third down.
This defense really flew around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott now. Looking middle, and that's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another 1st down.
Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
What is this?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the defensive tackle, but when he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Prescott on 4th down. That's caught. It's James Washington. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them 18 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Cowboys. Inside give to Elliott. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you, the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he's going to be taken down. Wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And just a yard to go here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And some room to roam now. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
94 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Elliott is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Philly. 69 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Dang.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
116 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants a football in his hands. He's had a good day. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Philly. 64 yards.
In today's NFL, you know, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Eagles are going to take over once again. 37-yard line. All likelihood this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
And I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy and try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Dallas, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
Soybeans for 17 years. Organic matter level